Hey everybody, Michelle is here. I'm back on this Thursday. Yeah, July 27th. I put out a video earlier, but I decided to take it down for now and give and put out something first before that video goes out because it's pretty intense, I think, in my opinion, anyway. And it might set off the wrong type of reactions because I know how we like to overreact, how we can become obsessive and extreme about things when we don't understand the big picture. A lot of us don't understand the big picture. We like to stay in details. I told you that. We like to stay in our details, and a lot of people don't want to come away from details, because they think they're right. They think their details are right, and they think their details are going to lead them to a certain place and a certain reality and a certain this and certain that. And I've always said that you have to know what your reality is. But I want to send this out to the really kind and caring people out there. The people that are really doing the best they can to help people, whether you're religious or not. You're just a good, kind person, and you're giving everything that you can to assist people, whether you're feeding them, clothing them, bathing them, giving them a place to stay, giving them transportation, giving them finances, whatever. Giving them just a time, listening to them and attempting to understand. Because in the coming times, that is going to be a crucial necessity to helping people survive. To helping people get through certain concerning factors in the future. When I say the future, I'm talking now and beyond. Okay, and the future can be tomorrow, or the future can be in the dawning of the age of Aquarius in 2029. That's the future is tomorrow, or the future can be then. Irregardless of it, it's the future. But we are always told to stay in the now, which is true, and then always see if we can make sure that we are in alignment to a path, that we've all been given a path. A lot of us have forgotten the path, intentionally, unintentionally, because a lot of us are in a trance, unconscious, and delusional. But again, I want to send out a heartfelt love to people that genuinely care about people and genuinely are attempting to help. Like I said, whether you're feeding people, clothing people, bathing people, just even listening to people. A lot of people have that kind of compassion and empathy for other people. And it wouldn't matter if they're religious or not. That's just how they were developed. And that's a good thing. I told you it's important to be righteous to the best of your ability and the best of that you know how, without straining yourself and draining yourself. Because then what? Then you end up what? Unable to care for yourself and maybe put yourself in a life-threatening situation. Okay, so we just and I also want to say that, like I said, I'm so thankful for the righteousness people. Like I said, whether you're religious or not, okay, that's irrelevant. It's about your intentions, and your intentions is to help people, to love people, to be there for people, to assist them, whether to open up a business, whether to start a business, whether to lose weight, whatever your intentions are and your passion based on love of people, loving and caring for people, regardless. It's unfortunate that we do have an encasement of negativity that constantly is challenging everything about everything that's good. That encasement of negativity has a purpose of conquering, destroy. Okay, and like I said, we're coming up on the political season. And a lot of people based a lot of unrealistic expectations on that. Come on, right? Look at the results. And a lot of people ask the questions of about justice. Those are righteous questions to ask. Okay, but at the same time, you need to look at the results of what's happened to good people. How we've lost good people when they've had those similar ambitions as well. And I told you have to be creative. Okay, and everything's about safety and making sure you are prepared to handle the truth once it's revealed. Okay, a lot of people are not going to be able to handle the truth. And so they need that type of kindness and loving attention to help them get through certain things, certain events, certain revelations. And some people, like I said, whether you are religious or not, are righteous. And you are able to take on a whole lot of responsibilities of taking care of people and making sure people are provided for in the best way possible without extending too much of yourself, and get yourself drained and injured and sick. And then, then you are what, So in the coming times, I know a lot of people are going to need some support in some way, shape, or form. Now, a lot of us are not going to be able to provide financial support because financially is not what it is. Financially, it's not going to be the answer for a lot of people, right? It's not going to be about the finance. It's going to be about, like I said, being completely wiped out. And so whether they're completely wiped out financially or not, it's not going to be because of a lack of finance, if that makes sense. Just think about what I'm saying. It's going to be, these are some defining moments. And again, the people that are kind and gentle and loving and righteous, you're commended for that. Because especially when you don't have to do it. You don't have to do some of the things you do, but some people do it because they want to, and that means something. Like I said, it has to be an intention. And those of nefarious means, I wouldn't be so concerned about them because everything is, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be exposed, and a lot of things are going to be revealed. So just make sure you are on your right path, as best you know how. Okay, you make sure you're righteous. Okay, you make sure as they say, your kitchen is clean, right? You make sure your backyard is in order. You make sure the house is clean, and that can be literally, metaphor in any way you take it. Make sure you're clean and presentable and ready. Okay? And realize that, what you call yourself is irrelevant. Whether you call yourself a Christian, whether you call yourself a teacher, a prophet, pastor, that's irrelevant actually. It really is. It's about being a human being, and providing as much love as you understand it to be. And genuinely seeking to know, what love is, wanting to know what love is. And you'll get the answer. Trust me on that. And be more of a walker than a talker. I've said that too. The coming times are not going to be pretty. Okay, and that is based on results, not based on anything else. Based on the energy. Based on results. Look around you. Check out the weather. Pay attention to the animals, more importantly. Or the missing animals, or the animals you don't see anymore in your areas, or in your neighborhood, in your country, in your state, in your backyard, front yard, those kind of things. So I just want to send this video out first before I re-released the other one because the other one, it's pretty straightforward. Right? It's pretty straightforward, and like I said, it's going to be revealing, exposing, and what to expect with that. A lot of people are not going to be able to handle it, and they're going to get more despondent, more depressed, more lonely, and those kind of things, and that can lead to anything, self-harm or harming of others, or harming of multiple people, blah blah blah. Wanting to blame other people, and which other people may be at fault, but again, as adults, we have to take responsibility, because we are always given free will. Free will is always there. Free will is always there. So, just want to go ahead and add this video on here today on Thursday. I'm relaxing, and you may hear echo because this house is virtually empty. We're just still waiting around, still waiting around for people, to do this and that, dot their I's and cross their T's. These are important moments for people. A lot of people are experiencing important moments, important developments in their lives. I told you, a lot of people are going to be experiencing certain types of significant moments that's going to be, like I said, and they're not going to remember the journey. Trust me on that. I mean, I'm speaking from experience. You're not going to remember this journey. You're not going to remember the journey. Like when I start taking my journey, I'm not going to remember all that, because it can be dangerous. I know, I know stuff is going on. It's, like I said, when you climb a mountain, there's nothing easy about it, and it's extremely dangerous to do, but a lot of people still continue to do it year after year after year. Same thing with traveling. Traveling is dangerous too. There are some factors to consider in everything. Going to work is dangerous. Walking out to your mailbox, going to grocery stores, sadly, going to libraries, sadly. Those are dangerous places too. Going to, museums and those kind of things. Sporting events, concerts, people like those kind of things. Outdoor events, blah, blah, blah. Just always be aware of your surroundings and trust your instincts. And, pat yourself on the back if you are genuinely loving and caring for people. Because it can be, it is rarely talked about. And if it's talked about, there's always some hidden agenda behind it. Clickbaiting people all the time, especially online. These clickbaiting and carrying on, and manipulation and carrying on, and wanting everybody's attention, all that carrying on. So I want to send peace and love to everyone, all over the stars, the moon, and the mountains. And trust me, I'll be back.